This is an ancient alien object rapidly approaching our sun. For the past month, the world's most powerful telescopes have been focused on one strange light in the sky. Scientists were searching for answers, but the more they discovered, the stranger things became. And now, time is running out. Soon, this object will disappear behind the blinding light of the sun, leaving us with a mystery to solve. What is this thing? Officially, it's called ThreeI Atlas, short for Third Interstellar Object. That means it didn't come from our solar system, but from one of those distant stars shining in the night sky. Astronomers believe it originated in an ancient star system somewhere in our Milky Way, possibly twice as old as our own sun. This is only the third interstellar visitor ever detected. The first was Oumuamua in 2017, a cigar-shaped mystery rock that tumbled through our solar system and defied every known explanation. The second was Borisov, which behaved exactly like a normal comet, except it came from another star. But ThreeI Atlas is different. Much different. It was first detected on July 1, 2025, by NASA's Atlas survey. At that time, it was between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Later, astronomers realized it had actually been spotted earlier, on May 7, 2025, by the TESS satellite, which was looking for distant exoplanets. Back then, ThreeI Atlas was still between Saturn and Jupiter. That tells us something important. This object is fast. When NASA's Voyager probes traveled toward Jupiter, it took them nearly 2 years to reach its orbit. ThreeI Atlas made the same trip in just a few months. It will swing close to the sun in late October, and by next spring, it'll already be back near Jupiter, moving too fast to ever be captured by the sun's gravity. That's how we know it's interstellar, on a hyperbolic path that will carry it back into deep space. But here's where things start to get weird. When TESS first saw it, far beyond Jupiter's orbit, it was already bright, and it kept getting brighter every day. That shouldn't happen. Normal comets don't start to shine until they get much closer to the sun, when their ice begins to vaporize. Yet ThreeI Atlas was glowing early, way out past Jupiter, as if it was made of something entirely different. Then, as it got closer, a coma, a glowing cloud of gas, began to form around it, and a tail appeared. That's normal for comets, except this one pointed toward the sun. Usually the solar wind blows the tail away from the sun, just like wind pushes a flag. But here, it was reversed, as if the tail were defying physics itself. So scientists turned the world's most advanced telescopes toward it. Hubble, James Webb, SphereX, and TESS, all working together. What they found was astonishing. The coma of ThreeI Atlas is made almost entirely of carbon dioxide, with only a trace of water. The ratio of CO2 to H2O is about 8:1, 16 times higher than what's ever been seen in a normal comet. That means this object formed in a star system with completely different chemistry, a place truly alien to us. Even more shocking, the CO2 cloud surrounding it could stretch nearly 300,000 kilometers, almost half the size of the sun itself. And its solid core may be around 46 kilometers wide, big, but not the largest. Still, nothing we've ever seen behaves quite like this. Then came the strangest discovery yet. The Very Large Telescope in Chile detected nickel metal in the comet's gas, but no trace of iron. In nature, nickel and iron are always found together, because they're forged side by side in the hearts of dying stars. The only time we ever see nickel alone is when humans separate it through industrial processes. So how did this object end up with pure nickel and no iron? No one knows. It's bizarre, and it's fueling all kinds of speculation. Some think it could be artificial, maybe a derelict alien probe, or even a massive living organism drifting through space, breathing out CO2 as it consumes dust and gas. Is that far-fetched? Probably, but right now, no one can prove it's not. In October 2025, ThreeI Atlas will pass within 28 million kilometers of Mars, giving 2 European orbiters, Mars Express and ExoMars, Trace Gas Orbiter, a chance to capture high-resolution images. They won't be close-ups, but they might reveal the object's shape for the first time. After that, it will disappear behind the Sun until December, and by March 2026, it'll pass near Jupiter again on its way out of the solar system, where NASA's Juno spacecraft might attempt one final look before ending its mission. Whatever ThreeI Atlas turns out to be, one thing is certain: it's unlike anything we've ever seen. Every answer brings a dozen new questions, and that's what makes this cosmic mystery so thrilling. Would you like me to adapt this version into a voiceover script, with pacing and tone cues, like pauses, emphasis, and suspense, ready for a YouTube narrator?